that.
Hello everybody, Randy here, and welcome aboard the Seabee Traveler Channel. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like it just might be some road construction. I see a lot of bikes too. But anyways, today I thought that we would take a drive from Tucson up to the top of Mount Lemmon. It's a nice drive. I've never been there before, but it's a nice drive. Goes from about 2,400 feet elevation. Look at the color up in these hills. Wow. And then it goes all the way up to an elevation of about 9,100 at Ski Valley. And just look how beautiful. Look at all the saguaros. We've got color to start off with. Now I hear there's a lot of little lookouts that you can stop and look at, and I thought we might stop at a couple of those, get a good view. And then also there's some campgrounds up here. Maybe we'll do a drive-through on a couple of those. We are in mid-spring. Look at all these cars. There's a lot of bike riders on this road. I was told when I'm coming up here to kind of watch out for them. It is on a weekend, so there will be more riders. But anyways, it's middle of the spring, and it's about 75 degrees down here at the base of the mountain. And I hear with that higher elevation, there is still a little bit of snow left over up top, so it'd be nice to get up there. Nice cooler weather. Even though there hasn't been as much color this year than there was last year, it's really green up here, and you can always count on the brittle brush, that nice yellow color up in the hills. And from up here, man, what a view. Looking down over the Tucson Valley. Wow. And the hills are just flush with saguaro at this elevation. There's another trailhead. Looks like people are taking advantage of the weather and getting up in the hills. Judging by the color in the hills and the water that was down in Tanque Verde Falls, and I still see snow up on the peaks of some of these, that Tucson area got wetter than usual conditions so far in 2024. I know in January I think they got like an inch more than normal, which is always good. It's always good for the desert. And this is like an El Nino year, they say, so that I was kind of expecting a little bit wetter conditions. There's some more bikers. Yeah, boy, there are a lot. This is a tough ride going uphill. It's uphill almost all the way. And the other thing I really like, it's pretty wide, so if you're bringing campers up here, it doesn't seem too bad. And the speed limit, I think, is 35, and there's lots of, you can see right here, lots of little pullovers. So if you're going slow and somebody behind you, it's no problem just to pull over for a second and let people behind you go. I have a feeling I'll be doing that quite a bit because I'm going to take my time going up here and enjoy the views. So just up here is our first pullout. I saw a sign back there, so it's got to be close. Boy, just look at the views from up here. Yep, here's another bike rider. And yeah, here's the pullout. All right. One way. Oh, this is a pretty popular spot here. Wow, look at all these cars. It's the first pull out, so, or vista point, so it's pretty busy. Everybody taking advantage of the good views we have up here. See if I can find a parking spot. Oh, go on ahead. Hi. Alright, well I see a spot up here. So let me get parked and yeah. Well, I thought that was a spot. Oh, there's one up there. Alright, well let me get parked and we'll take a look out here. Well, got my spot to park. Let's check out. Oh, looks like there might be a. Oh, you can go. There's a trail down there if you want to go down the trail. This is the first stop on the way up to the top of Mount Lemmon. It's Tucson off in the distance. Wow. Brittle brush are blooming. Yeah, there's a trail down here. I think I've walked enough today. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, this is a trailhead. I was afraid it wasn't going to get a parking spot, but seems to have opened up. Look at all those houses dotted in that little valley right there. Lots and lots of houses. All right, let's keep going. I'm noticing as we climb altitude, I'm noticing a little bit of a temperature difference. But as the terrain is changing, it's getting a little rocky, and the swirls, there's another biker. The swirls are starting to thin out. Wow. There's two of them going back down. They've already made the hard trip up. But you can see the swirls are thinning out. There's some cars. Another trail. The trailhead there. I could imagine riding up here on a motorcycle. That would be great, wouldn't it? So right here, we're at 4,000 feet elevation. So we've gone up about 1,500 feet. And it's only been a couple of miles, really. What do we got here? Molina Canyon Vista. Just right up here, so it sounds like a good place to pull over. Stretch my legs a little bit, see what kind of view we can get. Yep, here's the parking lot. And let's see, there's some cars here, not quite as busy as the first one we were at. Alright, man, let's find a good spot up here, close to the edge up here. And let me get parked and we'll see what we got. I don't know what is going on up there. This is a really neat little lookout area. Met some nice people interested in what I had to do. So if you're watching this, welcome, and it was nice to meet you. All right, so let's see. I hear water. I'm going to see if there's a waterfall down here. I'm not going to go too far. This isn't a hiking trip. This is more of a drive up to the top of Mount Lemmon. I'd never been there before. But let's see what we have here. Oh, that is pretty. And there's some people walk, so you can walk over there. I see some people walking too. There's some cascades down there. Yeah, with all the rain and snow they've had this year in this area, water's running good. All right, well, head back to the truck, see what else we can find. before I get back to the truck, I wanted to see what was up this little hill. So it's just a trail down to, oh, that one, look at that. Ooh, I bet that's in the right light, that tree. Silver. Yeah, I'd like to see that in a different day, different time of the day. Just look how green this valley is. Eagles flying up there. What a glorious day. All right, so I just saw a sign that said this is the turnoff to Molino Basin Campground. So I thought we'd take a quick look in here to see what a campground up here looks like. So the first thing I see, this is fee required, close to, so this is a day use area, and from 10 at night to 6 in the morning can't be used, no camping. And then it looks like the campground is up ahead. So let's, yeah, campground. And here's this must be the host. Flash flood, impassable during high waters. Huh, pretty. Oh, look at this old tree. Something about trees like that, that has character, that old tree. A dead tree. Let's see, what's up? Oh, here's the pay station. So I think I'll, yeah, let me get, there's a spot here. Let me pull over, take a look at the boards here and see how much they cost. All right, let's see what we have here. Molino Basin Campground. Campsite must be occupied first night. Cannot be left unattended. So they have a handicap accessible campsite 27. Well, it goes back there pretty far. Wow. No utility hookups, no drinking water. Forest Service. And here's your fees. Single site. All right, so with the Golden Age Pass, you get $10, half price. And day use is $20. So might as well just come up and stay the night, huh? So here's all your information for that. It's a nice little area. I think we'll just take a little drive around, see what kind of camping spots we got. Wow, what a pretty drive. He's got a little tent, a van with a pop-up in it. I saw that they had 37 sites up here. There's no hookups, and you can get RV or trailer camping, but they got to be under 22 feet. And then they have some dedicated tent camping sites as well. And from what I'm seeing, they seem to be spaced out pretty well. One thing they did say when I looked on their site was that most of the tent sites are in open areas. And they have group sites too. So it was like $50 and then $10 per car, I think it was. But it's always good to check ahead of time because you never know, rates may change. He's got a nice little setup there too, small little trailer.
Leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've
And oh, there's a little walkway to get up to a tent camping area. Oh, this guy's got a nice shady spot, doesn't he? It's down along this creek with all these oak trees, Arizona oaks. Wow, that'd be pretty. Pretty just sitting there listening to the water run. I've noticed also on some of these sites, well, that the sites have food lockers for bears, because I guess they do have bear up here. This guy was set up. Looked like he had a little shop going on there, doesn't it? And I think like you just parallel park here to get up to your camping spot. It's kind of unique the way they have it set up. Also, I bet when these trees turn color, it's probably very pretty along this road. There's another restroom. So they got quite a few facilities as well. Oh, look at this oak-lined road. Somebody's up there tent camping. Yeah, these trees lining this road is very pretty. Oh, looks like this might be the end of the road. Let me see here. Yeah, I think this just makes a loop around. Alright, so I'll just make a loop back around and head back to the main road. There's another site here. Little shaded eating area, grills, food locker for bears. Man, yeah. No hookups and no water, but still very nice. One thing I wanted to show you on our way back was right up here is one of the group sites, and look at all the parking they have in there. Quite a large area for group, and it's by reservation only. So if you're gonna come up in with a group, you might want to plan ahead, and you got to get reservations for that. But boy, I don't know. I can't think of a better place to be for groups.
Leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.
So not too much farther up the road, I saw this campground, the Gordon Hirabashi is what it said. I wanted to stop by and see if it's just like the other one or how much different it is. And I see a little bit of a day use area here, but it looks like it turns into dirt. So let me see if I can see any type of sign to let us know. Okay, Gordon Hirabashi Campground, fee required. So I would guess it's going to be the same price, but there's a board right up here. See what I can see here. Yeah, same prices. $20 per night, $50 for the group camping. So we'll drive up here a little bit. Let's see. I like the first one better, mostly because it's paved. And the other thing I'm seeing is these seem to be a little bit closer together. So, yeah, I like the other one better myself. But anyway, let me get turned around. Looks like more of the same. We got to get up this mountain, so I want to get turned around and see if we can find another vista to get a good view off the side of this mountain over here.
Leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.
So the higher we get in elevation, we get stopped here. There's a guy behind me wanting to get by. I am in no hurry. I am taking my time and enjoying every bit of this. But we're up around 5,000 feet elevation now, and you can see the vegetation is thinning out a little bit. And there was another vista right up here I wanted to stop at. Stretch my legs, because I wanted to kind of take at this elevation to show you what it looks like Yeah, it's just right up here. There's a couple cars. It's a smaller little vista, and a couple people enjoying it. So let me get parked, and we'll take a look. Wow, that view is amazing. This is vast. I don't know if the GoPro picks it up well, but that is just a huge canyon. And there was fire there not too long ago, it looks like. A little while back. I see a bunch of burned stumps. I see a storyboard up here. I think we'll go up here and check that out. Oh, look, maybe you can even step outside the rail here. Yep, if you want to, you can hike down there a little bit, get a better view. Here's another view here. I hear more water, so that creek is running down there too. Wow. And there's the road keeping on going up. Looks like we're not too far from the top. There's Thimble Peak. There's Thimble Peak over there. Let's get back. Bear Canyon and Sabino Canyon. I've heard of Sabino Canyon before. All right. So far, this has been a very peaceful drive. It's about, I don't know, 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. And cars will come by, but most of them are just enjoying the ride. And like I say, there's a pullover right here. If you're not in a hurry, you can let cars pass by that are in a hurry. But man, the weather is gorgeous. And the higher we go, the chillier I've been noticing it's getting. Look at that. That rock formation is so pretty. And you got that bridge we're about to cross over for runoff. That is a pretty scene. And I'm really starting to like the terrain. There's a lot of big rocks, sheer rocks. How beautiful is this? And those clouds, it's getting a little bit windy now, and it's supposed to pick up a little bit. But those clouds seem to be staying put. I was afraid they might be building up and moving over, but not yet. Like 2 more pullovers. So, like in a shady spot there. Lots of places to pull over and go hiking. And I guess if you don't want to ride all the way up on a bicycle, you can come up, park part way, and get part of an uphill climb on the books. But wow, how beautiful is this? We're getting into different type of vegetation. Looks like maybe some other oaks, maybe some pinon pines up there as well. Gorgeous. I've always seen this mountain from Tucson, and I've kind of always wanted to go up there, but I've never had the time or been here at the right time. But I decided I had the time today, and I'm gonna make the trip, and I am so glad I did. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Those cottonwoods, these cottonwoods over here. Wow, so we're starting to get up into the pine trees, I'm noticing. There's a little parking or picnicking area there. And the temperature's gotta be, it's probably dropped. We're probably in the low 60s now, maybe even cooler than that, high 50s. But it is gorgeous. See, what's this? Another place to stop, grab some lunch, little picnic area. There's a campground up here. It was a third campground. No, that's another place to park and go hiking. So not too far up here is this other campground. I just wanted to see if it's going to be just like the other two we saw. So let's see, here's the Pull-Off General Hitch campground. And if this one's the same, then they're all going to be the same, and I won't stop it anymore. But let's see here. Wow, lots of oaks here. Little creek off to the right. Paved back here a little ways. Fee required. Alright. So we got a little pull off here, little day use area. Let me take a quick look back here to see what kind of campground we're looking at. Oh yeah. Oh, this one looks... This is a tiny little campground here. I can see right here how it... Little spots to tent camp. I don't see any place for RV camping. Yeah, lots of tent camping. Very beautiful. And I'm not seeing where you can pay here. I think the first campground I was at, it said that you can pay down there and it would be good for this campsite too. I think that's what I saw, but I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to check on that. Yeah, and they have the food lockers here too for bears. I think maybe I'll stop right up here where that little parking area was, and see if we can get a view down into that creek. This is just outside of that General Hitchcock campground. It's getting chilly. It's like 49 degrees right now. Here's a little picnic area. Creekside. Nice babbling brook sound. It's really nice. You can't get a good view. I don't want to walk all the way down there, but yeah, it's early April. It's like 48, 49 degrees right now. At least that's what the truck is showing, so it's probably pretty close. Look at that. We're getting up into the clouds, and looks like you can see the road way up there. You see the road. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so just up here, there's a sign. Let's see, this Windy Point Vista. Look at the road here. What a difference in terrain. These rock formations, it just looks like they cut the road right out of these rocks. Man. But from the view is going to be amazing up here. Get a whole good view of the Tucson area. And it looks like the name Windy Point, I do know that it's a little bit windy out here. Oh, cool. I see somebody doing some stuff. Let me pull over and check this out. I guess we'll be fine here. How about a little rock climbing while you're up here? That would be fun. You can see the wind is picking up a little bit too up here. All right, well, I'm going to pull up here a little bit farther and get parked so we can walk around a little bit. Oh, I see this guy over here has this big telescope looking thing. See what that's all about too. All right, let me get parked.
Yeah, but you're gonna get good.
Hi. What you got going on here?
Looking at the sun.
I see.
Everyone's welcome. If you'd like to donate, that'll help me get equipment for my research.
Okay.
You want to try catching it on that?
How does that?
I will put the camera in line with my ocular, and it should be able to catch it. Does it have a screen on the back I can see it?
Yeah, it does.
See those on the surface and the perimeter?
Yeah, those are.
Prominences.
Wow. It's amazing.
See those on the surface and the perimeter?
Yeah, those are.
Prominences.
Wow. It's amazing. He's about 50% view of the eclipse Monday, and he's driving all the way to Texas to get the full one with that big old monster. He was accepting donations to try and get him help pay for that kind of stuff, so this is neat and chilly. See if we can come over here. I know there's another view. Look at that windy road down there, where we were on. Wow. Oh. I see up here, there's a higher lookout you can get to, so I'm going to check that out. Oh, how neat is this? Let's see what these say. Welcome to your national forest. Sky Island Scenic Byway. How many curves are on this one? I don't see it telling me. Looks like 1,000. This is a neat little rock formation too. And you can see the walkway we were on is cantilevered out. This is beautiful, man. So what kind of view we can get here? Wow, look at this. All right, let's come up here. Hi. Rock. No thanks, I'm not gonna climb anything up here. Ooh. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at that view. All right, let's see what they have to say over here in this storyboard. Weather factory, orthographic precipitation. Yeah, so this thing will create, in the summer, create condition for storms, snow, rain or snow. There's a rain shadow. Oh man. Wow, and there's Tucson. All right, well, let's see what's up a little bit farther, but man, don't know if they can beat this. Pretty. It's pretty right there. So there's some people standing on these rocks over here. Gives you a little bit of scale how big this is. A grand vista.
Next, you want me to take my Hawaiian shirt off?
Oh, this is pretty right here. I like this tree. Old dead juniper, it looks like. Alligator juniper. How beautiful is this, man? All right. I think we'll go up the road just a little bit more. How cool was that? On this sign here, you can see Ski Valley. On my way back to the truck, I asked the guy who had the telescope what else, you know, if there's any places he recommends stopping up here. Look, there's some snow still here on the side of the road. But he said to go to, there's another outlook up here called the Hoodoo Vista. He said that's pretty neat. And then go all the way into Ski Valley. So it's beautiful up there too. So I thought we would find this Hoodoo Vista that he was talking about. Wow, look how the sun is hitting those rocks over on the right. That is beautiful. Man, the sun is hitting those just right. But yeah, after we stop at this vista, then we'll head on up to Ski Valley. And that's going to be basically the top of the mountain. So, parking pullout. This isn't it. He said it wasn't too far up here. The sign said, I think it was a quarter mile back there. Clouds are starting to build up just a little bit. But man, okay, here we go. Hoodoo Vista Point. Let's check this out, see what we have. It's another small little vista. I think I see the hoodoos over there. Well, let's see. It's hard to beat that last vista. That's probably the hoodoos over there. Yeah, those are neat. Rock formations over there, the hoodoos. See them a little bit better there, maybe. Couldn't really see the hoodoos down there, but it looks like we can get a little bit better view of them from up here, down on the right down there. This is beautiful, and there's even some more up ahead. Yeah. Boy, what an amazing view this is. I was really expecting to see a little bit more traffic, but I'm pleasantly surprised that I can just take my time, not worry about a lot of people behind me, and enjoy the views and the weather. I'm really starting to notice the snow on the, especially on the north faces of these mountains. Still got some snow, but there's another vista right up here I want to check out, and it's looking more towards the east side of the mountain instead of west towards Tucson. So I thought that'd be pretty neat. So it looks like, yep, it's right here. Cool. Once again, just a couple people. All right, let me get parked and we'll check this one out. San Pedro lookout. So this is the other side of the mountain we were looking at. More snow on those mountains. An old dead pine tree falling over there. Yeah, there's trails here too if you want to hike and look around. And Black Hawk, summer tanager, and yellow-breasted chat. On a clear day, you can see the Gila National Forest in New Mexico, 110 miles away. Wow. Wow. That's how high we are. See New Mexico from here. I can see Alaska from here. What's we got here? I like that picture with that big old rock just hanging on, boulder hanging on.
No, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona. Sweet Arizona. Her hair was fire red like
Wow, yes, a lot more snow on this side of the mountain because we're looking more heading north now, so you can see the snow. Still early April, second week in April. And this road here will take you back down to Oracle, but it's more of a dirt road, so it'll take you just as long. It's only 20 miles, but it'll take you just as long to get there as if you were to go back down the way we came up and then go all the way around Tucson. Yeah, this would be cool. It doesn't feel, when I first started this trip, it didn't feel wintry, but being up here, it feels, because it's so cold, it's got to be, we're 9,000 feet, so it's probably mid 40s. And it feels wintry. And then I'll check this out. This, and now you even have this that feels like a ski town. In the middle of the desert, up on a mountain island, a ski resort. I imagine this place gets pretty, in the summer, I bet it's nice to come up here because you're probably 70 degrees up here when Tucson's 100 degrees. So you probably get a lot of people up for that. Oh, and check out, looks like you can rent these little cabins over here. That's neat. And there's probably a lot of cabins people stay in, Airbnb type stuff, probably. So I imagine there's a lot of summer homes up here. I wonder in the winter what the traffic's like to get up here. I don't think it's a very big ski resort, but still, there's got to be some traffic. The name of this place is Summer Haven, and I can believe it. I can believe it. A lot of people are going to try and get up here in the summertime. They're going to bypass all those trails hiking down. It'll be too hot probably to hike in the summer, but they're just going to keep on going, getting up here. Alright, well, looks like the end of the road is right up here. So I'm going to get turned around, and while I do that, I'd like to remind you that if you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, just hit like, subscribe, and also share the video. That really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. So all right, let me get turned around and we will hit Ski Valley. All right, so here is the turnoff. It's just right up here to Ski Valley. What's this guy doing? I'm gonna turn left here. Oh, he's backpacking somewhere. More props to you, man. That's a heck of a hike back down. But anyways, the road to Ski Valley is here, and there's also an observatory up here past the ski resort. And I was told to look, see if the gate's open to drive back there, but I'm not 100% sure if it's open. So here is the ski resort, and the road ahead of us is closed, so I won't be able to go to the observatory today. Yeah, there's parking on the right, some parking on the left. There's parking over on the left-hand side, so I think we'll try and get a spot over there. There's not much to see here, but we'll get out, take a quick little look around. People getting some pictures. So we've gone from saguaro cactus to aspen, all within probably an hour and a half of driving. Gotta love Arizona. Gotta love it. This is really pretty. Still some snow. All right, well, I'm gonna get up here, find a spot, and just enjoy some of this nice, cool weather up here. How neat is this? Ski Valley. You can see through the trees. There's a lift. You can go up, all the way up. We're up in the aspens now. Takes you way up there. Wow. Not a lot of snow. Just a couple inches probably, but still pretty. And it's not too busy. So if you want to come enjoy some nice cold weather in early April, this is the place to do it. Right up a lift. What else we have over here? Over here is additional parking across the street. And then they have a Iron Door restaurant over there. Beautiful up here. Well, that's going to do it from the top of Mount Lemmon. So, this was amazing. Never been here before, and I'm so glad I took the time to come up here. So I'm going to sign off, and just remember, never say goodbye. Always see you later.